I, Sunil Rudra, welcome you all in this news bulletin of St. Soldier Times. We bring you news and views from sports, education, health and culture. Coming to sports, the Delhi Capitals contingent were forced into isolation on the morning of their crucial IPL match against Chennai Super Kings after a netballer tested positive for COVID in the latest round of testing. The development had come about just hours before the Capitals were to play their 11th game of the season against Chennai Super Kings at the D.Y. Patil Stadium on this Sunday evening. Sources have revealed that a fresh round of testing happened on the Sunday morning with all members of the contingent confined to their rooms. This is the second time during IPL 2022 that the DC squad has been forced into isolation. And another news from IPL. Chris Gayle hits out at IPL for lack of respect. He said, "I was not treated well the last few years." West Indies legend Chris Gayle has opened up on his decision not to play in the ongoing edition of the Indian Premier League. Gayle had not registered his name for the IPL 2022 mega auction which took place on February 12th and 13th in Bengaluru. Considered one of the biggest stars of the IPL, Gayle did not enter the IPL 2022 auction. Gayle has played for 3 teams in the league, including the likes of Kolkata Knight Riders, Royal Challengers Bangalore, and Punjab Kings. Gayle was not a permanent member of the final 11 in the past couple of seasons and withdrew during the second half of IPL 2021 due to bio-bubble fatigue. Over the years, Gayle has earned the reputation of being one of the tournament's greatest ever players with 4,965 runs in 142 matches. Gayle is the 7th highest run scorer of all time in the history of this tournament. Gayle, in an interview to a famous newspaper, said, "For the last couple of years, the way the IPL went about, I felt like I was not treated properly." Coming to education section, for Railway Recruitment Board exams, Indian Railway will run 65 special trains for candidates on 9th and 10th May. To make travel easier for the candidates, the Railway Recruitment Board has announced more than 65 special trains for candidates appearing for RRB NTPC CB2 examination on 9th and 10th May. All details about these special trains are available on the official website rrbcdg.gov.in. This year, the second stage CBT2 for the RRB NTPC is scheduled to take place on May 9th and 10th. This exam will be conducted for jobs at level 4 and 6. The exam schedule for pay levels 2, 3 and 5 will be announced later. RRB mentioned in their official notice. Special trains will operate between Hazrat Nizamuddin and Jabalpur, Anand Vihar and Prayagraj, Delhi and Jammu, Delhi's Sarai Rohila and Rajasthan's Bhagat Ki Kothi. And coming to medical section, Centre takes steps to reduce animal testing for pesticides. The Centre on Saturday approved new guidelines on biopesticides, which include special provision for minimizing testing on animals, thus sparing the lives of several animals every year. The registration committee under the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, on the recommendation of PETA India, gave a green signal to the new guidelines, which recommend replaced alternatives not involving experiments on animals should also be given due consideration. The new guidelines are expected to be published soon on the official website of the Central Insecticide Boards and Registration Committee. Now to culture section. 5,000-year-old jewelry factory was found in Haryana's Indus Valley site Rakhi Gadi. The Archaeological Survey of India, which has been working in Rakhi Gadi in Haryana for the last 32 years, made one of its biggest discoveries yet with the excavation of a 5,000-year-old jewelry making factory. Rakigadi is a village and one of the old archaeological sites belonging to Indus Valley civilization in Hisar district of Haryana. The structure of some houses, a kitchen complex, and a 5,000-year-old jewelry making factory was discovered, which shows that the site must have been a very important trade center. Copper and gold jewelry were also found, which had been hidden for thousands of years. This is all in the news bulletin today. Stay connected with St. Soldier Times on Facebook and YouTube.